writing this when I lived in Manchester. I've been in Grimsby for 30 years come February. And I added a couple of verses about 10 years ago, and I finally finished it this summer. So it's called 5 Days Work Messed Up. It was one of those days when it's awkward to know what to do for the best. You're rather too tired to do much, but much too impatient to rest. So God took a walk through the heavens, and being that sort of a day, decided to look at the planets and try and improve them some way. He'd already put rings round Saturn, and Venus was covered in cloud. Mars was a beautiful flame red, though it's aged now and isn't so loud. He wasn't quite ready for Pluto, so he thought that, for what it was worth, he might as well try and do something with that drab little planet called Earth. Well, he needed some light to work by, so he brought it close into the sun, and with fingers idly playing, he flicked it around so it spun. Well, this was really quite handy, for each part came round to the light. He could work on a bit in the morning and leave it to dry overnight. And I've got the rest. Clouds had worked well on Venus, so he thought he'd use them again. But something went wrong with the mixture, and they kept on turning to rain. Now this seemed a stroke of good fortune, for the earth was dusty and dry, and the best way to keep it well watered was to let it fall down from the sky. But the rain kept collecting in puddles, and filled all the hollows and dips, till most of the earth was below water, and all you could see were the tips. So he pushed and he poked and he prodded, and he moulded it round in his hand, till the waters formed great seas and oceans, and the dry bits stuck up as the land. But the earth was still dull and dreary, as boring as any you've seen. What it needed was colour, and that year's colour was green. And then came divine inspiration. If he could make something grow, the view would be constantly changing, and that would put on a bright show. So thus he created the grasslands, the jungle, the forest, the wood, with sweet smelling flowers and mushrooms, and he looked down and saw it was good. Even then he felt something was missing, for the earth was silent and still. And so he created creatures that moved around with free will. From the minnow that swam in the rivers, to the whale that commanded the seas, to the thousands of different insects, to the birds that flew through the trees. From the herds that roamed the savannah, to the leopard stalking its prey. Some were hunters, while others were hunted, but each one got by in its way. Now the job, it had taken 5 days to get this far, and the job up to now was his best. Just one more task for tomorrow, and then take a day off to rest. If only he'd quit while he was ahead, with everything going to plan. With that one more task, things went horribly wrong. The day he created a man.